Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we have got Long War again today. Sorry about missing up on Saturday, but we are back to have a standard week. At least that's the plan this week, starting out with Long War today. So I hope everybody out there is doing well, and send me your good vibes. Back-to-back terror missions. You never know what might happen on these babies. So, cross your fingers and send your good vibes. We'll see what we're facing this time. Last time we had a sectopod on our terror mission. What will this terror mission bring us? That's what I'm saying or worried about, I guess you could say. So this time on the thumbnail, I did not put a sectopod, and we'll see if we don't, if that helps us not get a sectopod this time. If somehow my including a sectopod on the thumbnail caused it to appear, I made sure not to do that today. So we'll find out soon enough. But I hope everybody's doing well. Our particular heat where we are, it's still a nice summer day for us, but we got, you know, cloudy weather, thunder shower, you know, occasional showers blowing through, but it helps keep the temperature down from the drastic things they were. So I'm much more refreshed today, in a way, as much as I'm able to be refreshed. And let's hope it helps to keep our focus on the mission at hand today. We'll find out. We shall find out. And I'm little by little working on some StreamerBot stuff that hopefully I can piece by piece start rolling out and seeing how it works or doesn't work as we go, just to, you know, gotta keep trying new stuff. Gotta keep trying new stuff, little by little as it is. Gotta keep trying some new stuff. So we'll see. We shall see how it goes. So I hope we can save the UK. Gleaser! Good to see you. Oh my god. This is one of those start the weeks off 96%. And wow. Starting it off 96%. That kind of, you kind of have the opposite effect when you have a good vibe. Not always good things happen for us, eh? Oh no. Yeah. Hey Werner, good to see you. Oh man. Gleaser always has that reverse XCom vibe going. So whenever he's vibing good, it doesn't always mean we are too. But you know, we'll have to break that trend today. We have the UK to save, and there, as the aliens have been focusing lately on the UK, all of a sudden the panic is steadily rising also in the UK. We had a good plan today, or last episode, to try and shoot down. We felt we had the right ships in place to shoot it down, and we shot down 3 escorts, but then it landed. So that just didn't feel right with me, but it's the way it worked out. And so here we have a terror mission today. What do you know? Things don't always go the way you want them in Long War. Sometimes you have some nice, smooth, everything's in the groove moments, and then you have other times where it's a chore. Things don't go the way you want them or expect them, or fill in the blank, however you want them to go. Floki, good to see you in here too. And it is top of the hour, so we'll get over here to the game right now. And thank you, Nightmare, for that. And let's see. Let us see how it goes today. We shall find out. So we know this map My thumbnail was made since it's taking place in Birmingham. I just googled I googled for a picture Birmingham Observatory. To trying to get my thumbnail like as realistic. We're just playing a game, but what the heck? I do real sites, real location sites when I have them, and it said there was an observatory in Birmingham tied to the university. So we'll see if the internet fed me bad information or not. But that's what I went with, and here we are. I picked out the team in between episodes. Let's go see who we're taking out on this one. You may notice is I breeze through here. I do not. Unlike last time, I do not have a Rocketeer today. I decided to go double mech instead, and we're gonna see how that works for us. Always nervous on these kind of missions. Without a Rocketeer, and we'll see if I ever do this again. But hopefully we got some other firepower to make up for the lack of a rocket, and we'll see if it works out. I definitely have a lot of smoke from Zabiol, Smokes himself, so that ought to help a little bit to protect us in case we don't kill people as quick as we should. We got Will to Kill, nice powerful hit and run attack with him. We got Dexter coming out with a nice plasma weapon for him, the Nova gun, and he's got double tap. In fact, he's got double tap and flush. So we have to remember not to rely on Joe Burke, Dexter for shredding, because that's I think flush is no. So one of these perks is in the place of shredding, but fortunately our other gunner Cargo does have double tap and shredding, so we do have access to shredding, and it's just not the same. Well, normally we just have two shredder rockets that give us the shredding. So anyway, that's the way we got to deal with it today. We got Wednesday along. She does have a single souped up flashbang, so hopefully if we run into chrysalids, which are common on terror missions, not always there, but very common on these missions. And Rickroll is the ultimate commander on this mission, so he's a good one. We brought a good one as far as commander goes, and we'll see if we can put him to good use. And finally we got Emo along. Maybe we can position him up above the observatory to have potentially a really good view of the battlefield once we get going. Oh, AP Gaming, good to see you in here too. Thanks for popping in. And then Kibo Motarasu also along. He's got the grenade launcher, and the other one has the mist recovery, because Ebo has repair servos to help himself, a couple hit points here and there. But we also brought the restorative mist, so if there's a bunch of us needing healing, we could stand in a group if we have the time to spare to do that, and do a little group heal. So, we have a strong shooting team. We have people that can hit hard. We just don't have good old AoE stuff that a Rocketeer brings us. So let's hope this still works out for us, and hope we don't miss having a Rocketeer. I've kind of gotten the habit of leaning on a Rocketeer recently. Well, anyway, everybody check your weapons, check your ammo. We gotta go before I start having second guessing myself. And wonder, have we done the right thing here? Have we done the right thing here? We're about to find out. Everybody check your ammo, check your weapons, and Nightmare, please wish us well.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
All right, let's begin. We are looking at Operation Brutal Moon in Birmingham, UK.
That the aliens are openly attacking civilians in the streets. We have to get down there and wipe them out before panic spreads further.
All right, my friends, it's a tough mission. Let's keep our heads on this one. Let's go find out where we're starting from and see what we got to work with today. Keep your ears open to help me out. We got the longer landing sequence on that one.
Central, Strike 1 is locked and loaded, awaiting drop order.
Ah, so we're in this corner, and there's a civilian to rescue. In fact, last time we were on this map, isn't this exactly where we started? So much for random. So much for random. Let's go figure out. First of all, do we have anything near us? Kinda, sorta, right off in that direction. So, what I may just do... So, this citizen right here is up here. We have another citizen right in front of him. So, yeah, there's a pod right down there. There is a pod right down there. It looks like a pod of 4-ish. And so what we may do, just to get, so we have knowledge of what's up ahead, let's find out what's down here. That should land it right on those boxes. Let's go see what kind of vision that gives us. All right, we're looking at floaters, my friends. We're looking at floaters. So at least these floaters, and we got a lot of people. Looks like heavy floater, regular floater. So we know there's more than 3, but that's what we see right off the bat. And they're supposed to be tightly packed. Oh, there's another one. That looks like a little floater. I think. Looks like a little floater to me. So it's a... Potentially, it's a pot of 4 then? Did I read that wrong? I called it a pot of 5, but let's look at that. No, it could be a pot of 4 right there. Only 4. Okay. So, Emo, we're going to get you up there. And since it's only 4, I'm going to play a little more aggressive with you as far as where we set you. Because I want to get you over here where where the building doesn't block you. And so I've got to play a slight bit more aggressive with you, but I should be able to work some people down the wall to get a little closer. So we should have enough people to hopefully shoot at these guys and not leave you hanging up here. Or not leave you flying. Let's do it. And as is right now, it says you don't see them. But I have a feeling once they scatter, you're going to be just fine as far as seeing them. We just got to get a few people up closer. Or close enough. So I want to get a good angle. So there's their line of sight with the building, so I can easily bring people up this far, as long as we don't go too wide. Kind of keep ourselves near the building. That'll give us the ability to come around and shoot them. Yeah, that'll give us possibilities. So, Caleb Porter, let's get you in over here.
Position confirmed.
We got our suppressors. This should be fine.
Moving.
And you know, the only problem with my suppressors and their shots is they won't have cover from which to use suppressive fire. So they're just going to be able to shoot. Thank goodness this pod only has 4. And there doesn't feel to be a pod super close. Let me just look this again. Yeah, well, we can't see behind them. There could be a very nearby pod like right here that we don't pick up. Kibo, we're gonna bring you here. All right. Part of me is saying, Lucian, stand right behind. And then maybe your jumpy boots. We'll have the option to use your jumpy boots to get up high, depending on how they scatter. You name it. So Lucian will bring you right there. And then Rickroll, you're not active. Here we go, Dexter. My man Dexter.
Understood.
So far, so good. Using the building to our advantage.
Aye, aye.
Let's hope it stays that way. We're just gonna kind of overwatch just in case they decide to wander over this way. And we'll find out how... We'll see about... We're gonna have to move fast. We're gonna have to start activating next turn. But now we're in better position to bring firepower against them once we activate. At least better than we had set up. So we'll just kind of overwatch just in case they wander into us. I think I'm just going to bring you down here to get you even closer for a potential run and gun. Dexter, stay there. Cargo stays there. Lucian, you're going to one for all. And Overwatch also. Steady. Let's see what happens. Are they a moving pod? Yeah, they're a moving pod. They move right away. They moved far away. And so some civilian somewhere out in the distance is going to probably die as a result from some other pod now. That sounded chrysalidy. But only one person so far to start it out. One person so far. So. This guy bailed. So they all bailed. The ones that were kind of in relatively safe positions. He's now he actually climbed down closer towards the problem. Well, my friends, I think what I'm going to do is see about activating them. Because I feel like we just gotta. Let's bring Caitlin Porter out here, and then we'll still have run and gun to react if we need to. Let's just get them to scatter. I feel like, you know, it's a terror mission. We kind of gotta... Can't just sit back. Let's hope we can, in the scatter, maybe they'll get high enough for our sniper. Otherwise, we're gonna have to relocate our sniper over. Boy, 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 boy. Let's go. Let's go activate them. This should have lines of sight, I think, by coming here. I could probably ensure it by coming there. And we'll have run and gun. Either we can either move to get out of lines of fire, or we have run and gun if we need the extra shot. Let's give it a go.
Aye, aye, Commander. Contact.
There they are. So that's the only pod we activated. They did not fly high. I wonder if my sniper... I wonder if Emo has anybody in his vision now. Yes, we have one in vision. And boy, that citizen is feeling mighty nervous right now. Let's see if we can help his nerves. It's a little bit of a help. We're gonna double tap it. Nice. Now I have a chance to do something else. So what I'll probably end up doing is taking Wednesday over here. I think it gives us a flank. He's not in cover, and at that distance we should be able to finish him off. Now we got to deal with some others. Now he's grounded, but I don't know that we'll be able to flank. And if I... Oh, that's a citizen. I was gonna go, ooh, did I get a sneak peek of another pod? But no, that's a citizen. So let's see. Let me take a look at you and see if your jumpy boots... Yeah, see, jumpy boots get you up here. There's a chance. There's a chance that there's something else out here. And by coming up here, we see that something. Now, the main problem is I can't take advantage of my hit and run because of their cover. That's why I was thinking about coming up here to at least get a height advantage for a single shot. So I don't see that heavy float. It says I don't have a shot at that heavy floater, at least from the rings. If I came here, I would. But I'd lose any height advantage. Oh, he's probably too close because of the overhang here. That's what those little walls do. Cuts off some of the visibility straight down. So maybe I don't go up there. And I can't really use explosives unless I want to lose a citizen. Where are you? How far can you get? Not very. Rickroll. You're not going to get line of sight on anything. So you're not going to help us this turn. We're going to have to get you positioned. We're going to have to work hard to get you positioned because right now, yikes. The only people that can get shots left. Yeah, I'm going to have to command somebody else is what I'm going to have to do. So I'm wondering, I'll have the option if I want to get a height advantage since they're both in full cover. If I was to bring Kibo over, I would have a couple options. I'd be able to bring Kibo here. If I use explosives like launch a grenade, potentially, you know, you kill some civilians. I would get that burning, which would give me an option to, but I don't really have people I can get in position to suppress yet. And if I get that thing, the cab burning, I could lose some civilians. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, the total yeah, 5 commands with cooldown is a long time. You're right, Captain Timo. So I'm probably going to end up, since he can't make it very far, I'm probably going to end up moving him and then commanding somebody. And the question is, who will that somebody be? Well, since I know I'm going to use you to come over here, let's do our hit and run. And take out a floater. Or not hit and run, but run and gun. You know. You know what I'm saying. And welcome in, Captain Timo. Welcome in. I saw you being a little chatty over in the Terror from the Void Discord. I popped in there today. Saw you chatting away for a few moments. Ah, let's see. Run a gun. Let's just do it.
Moving at the speed of death. Moving. Hostiles.
Oh! We got more floaters! No more heavy floaters, at least. Looks like we picked up a pod of 5 floaters. So that's that. Worse things have happened. Worst activations. Worse activations have happened. So we're gonna shoot here. And, you know, if I did use a command here, we have another pretty exposed and flanked guy right here. So that might just be where my command goes. Now I gotta figure out if I want Kibo to just shoot or what. I'm gonna bring Kibo here and then decide. I can't remember the rules either. I don't know if I get to shoot or not. So I'll have others. That's a good point, Timo, because I forget the rules, because I know you can't do it on. I think double tap ruins it too. If somebody's double tapped, I don't think you can come. I know double tap is one of them. I'm not sure if run and gun is too. Because double tap, you don't get to do anything. Or you might be able to reload. It might give you a chance to reload. Yeah, the weird things happen with double tap. Kibo, I gotta move you out here because we just need to have you here. And now that I've kind of activated, there's going to be citizens going down left and right too. So I gotta kill some of these dudes. I have got to kill some of these dudes. I think I will jump up here. That allows me to see a couple floaters from up here, although because nobody's flanked, I don't think I get any of my hit and run abilities. But since everybody's in cover, this is going to help, I think, with my aim. Okay, we didn't pull another pod. See, that gives me an 80% shot, 84% shot, 79% shot. Unfortunately, none of which are hit and runs. And then if I what I could do with Kibo then, problem is I have nothing to control. I have no way to control that guy. So let's come over here. Yeah, none of my you know, our gunners are not known for being speedy. Well, guess what? I do have Burke. Dexter can get right here to suppress, and I have smoke. He's going to have to suppress from smoke on that heavy floater. I'd much rather deal with the regular floaters that are loose and doing things against us. So, Dexter, come here. And suppress the big floater dude. That will make me feel better. Okay, then cargo. There's no good cover for you, too. If I brought you up here, there's nothing you can see. And unfortunately, double moving you doesn't get you to a position to do anything. So I almost feel like I just gotta move you out here, put the smoke down for you two suppressor guys, and deal with the fallout. That's the way we'll play that. And that way you can at least get, one of you can get to full cover. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now I gotta take some shots. I feel like Kibo, since he's locked down now, I have a chance. If we can destroy the cover over here with you, Kibo, then we bring back our hit and run from the balcony. So, Kibo, why don't you stand here and see if you can launch a grenade over there? If not, then we'll have to come up with an alternative plan. Now let's just see if it'll launch over there. And it will. Might as well destroy the building, right? And damage 3 in 1. There we go. I'm cool with that. I wonder, you know, Rickroll can't quite get an angle because of these stairs. So we're looking at will to kill up here. We got our hit and run. So this guy in the back is the leader of the regular floaters. Let's take him out. So we're lowering the count. That's the good news. We're lowering the count. I'm gonna come here for smoke.
Roger, track.
And it's just what it is. Everybody else will just have to do without the smoke. Now what I'm gonna try, so I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna see if the command gives us a shot after run and gun. We're gonna learn, Captain Timo. We're gonna learn. And hopefully it's only the double tap and not other things. So let's find out. Okay. It looks like we can shoot. It feels like we can shoot. Alright, so that worked. So it is double tap. Captain Timo, you're right. There are some commands that don't work, or don't work with certain perks. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now they're gonna say, yeah, we're trapped, we're in crap position, but look at it, we're standing right next to citizens. Let's just kill them. Jeez. Three of them. Just boomity boom. Uh-oh. This Floater City? This is Floater City! 1, 2, 3, 4 heavies. 1! Oh, baby! 4 heavy floaters. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, what we've got to do... Well, fortunately... Oh, baby. Yeah, close encounters and hit and run. Okay. It does something screwy with double tap. Does something screwy when you try to command after doing double tap too. I just know that just sticks out in my mind. So we can get 2 shots there. I can, Kibo once again can move into such a position to destroy some more cover. Or part of the problem is suppression. How do I control these guys? I can get a suppressor to that corner, full cover, and suppress. Dexter. Dexter would still be able to suppress here, but I'd also be able to get a rapid fire on this heavy floater. So who else would I be able to suppress? Who could you see? Well, I'd be able to suppress the guy in the back from here is what it's telling me. We would see him. And possibly the guy next to him. Yeah, so I'd have a couple suppression options here, except we'd only be standing in smoke. Rapid fire very well could kill that guy. Hit and run, 2 shots against this guy could kill him, which means we have 3 heavy floaters left, which means if I could then therefore suppress 2 of them, and then maybe, unfortunately I don't have hit and run I don't have run and gun anymore. So I can't get up here close enough for 2 shots here. Oh, there's a guy here. Because what we have is this. We have 5 floaters, 5 heavy floaters. The heavy floaters, we have eyes on all of them. It's the regular floaters we don't see all of them. Now the other option, let's go take a look at Emo. He might have a line of fire on something. He can see that one. He does not have double tap. And how far could you throw smoke from where you are? So if I threw smoke here, I could, how far I could get, see, I could get out here into that smoke and flank this guy if my sniper is able to injure him at 77%, and then we'd have a decent chance to kill him, but not guaranteed. Then I could suppress this one and that one, and I could come here for rapid fire here, and then we would hope Lucian would kill this one with 2 shots. None of those are guarantees. And then it leaves all the individual floaters available to do what they're gonna do. The big ones that we gotta control, though, are definitely the and I don't have command available. Okay, you're the suppressor. We got you back. We can't get Rickroll into a position to have a shot. Well, maybe we can, and we don't know it because he's got the... He's got the marksman scope, which always doesn't always work. Yeah. Scary. So... yeah, I think I gotta play... I feel like I've gotta play my play with the heavy floaters. And early on, remember, it sounded like... it to my ear that it panned over here, and that's when I heard the of the chrysalids. So there's a chrysalid pod out there somewhere, and I sure as heck do not want to activate them while we're doing all this. That's a little scary too, my friends. That's a little scary, extra scary thought to add into the mix. So, Emo. Yeah, you heard him earlier too. My best guess from how I heard him in my ear and the way the camera panned was they were over on this side of the map. So I'm just hoping, looking at this, that I can run this far with Kibo. I guess I gotta run. Yeah, I gotta run however far, so he's out of cover for my rapid fire. Yeah, so we got him. I'd have to run this far to flank him. Of course, then Kibo's standing in the open for all sorts of potential shots. I can only throw so many grenades of smoke, and we're just gonna have to make it work. All right, Emo. You have one of the lower shots of everybody who's kind of in this chain I envision, And it is not, by no means, a guaranteed chain. Know what I'm saying? It's by no means a guaranteed chain of anything. Tempt me. Oh, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it off enough with Wednesday. I don't know if we can do that. Not quite sure about that. Kibo, let's go find out if, I don't want to activate a pot of chrysalids. I saw movement. Is that a civilian? Thought that was a civilian back there. Oh, there is a civilian right there. So if there's civilians back there, let's hope. Kibo's coming right here for a big hit. I hope this works. I'm bringing you right here. Means a lot of people can shoot at you if they don't die. But here we go. No, it did! Oh, it's not. Uh-oh. It might be worse than a It might be worse than chrysalids. It might be a stomping something or other that has an escort of just sectoids and drones. Holy crappity. Rapid fire against a target right in front of us is only 93%. We'd better hit on both these, and one of these better be a crit. Oh yeah. Before I take the shot. Mechtoid! 2 sectoids, 2 drones, and a mechtoid. So a mechtoid potentially will charge us, or potentially it's going to charge a citizen. There's a citizen that won't survive. We haven't rescued a citizen yet. We better get our butts moving. Here we go. Take him out, Kibo. Okay. It worked. Barely. Well, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Oh. Okay, there we see another missing floater that we didn't see before. Oh my god. How many heavy floaters? Did I miss a heavy floater somewhere along the way? This pod had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy floaters? Because this other pod only had 2 and 2. Did that pod that I thought was 5 floaters have one of them a heavy? That could be. That could be where I lost out on a heavy floater. And now to move Wednesday up here to finish this job off, that's not in the cards. That's not really in the cards. Oh. Scheisse. I'll try to keep it subdued, but we're not in good shape, my friends. We're not in good shape. Maybe we can take out a heavy floater here. We're pouring through ammo. Only 10. We got to get a better hit than that if we're going to take it out. Thank you, Will to Kill.
Il va me falloir des cibles maîtrisées.
Sorry guys, I gotta take a breath. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. He's on Overwatch. And that Overwatch comes back to here-ish. And then I checked smoke grenade out to here. So I can get smoke grenades out there on my guys. This Kibo could be a target. Just kind of trying to see that I can get out enough smoke is what I'm trying to double check here. I'm not sure where I need to bring a Rickroll. We don't have a command available. So maybe what I'll end up doing... Dexter, where, oh where can I bring you? So what I'm going to do with Wednesday, since we have that Overwatch and I cannot come over here, unfortunately. I could bring Wednesday inside just to have a shooter available in full cover. That the enemy is approaching us. And it should not pop the Overwatch. And that frees up a spot for a suppressor.
Aye, aye.
And do you have a shot? Anywhere? Anywhere? Not really. So cargo, I'm bringing you to this corner.
I'm on it, Commander.
We have lots of suppression for you. Dexter. I could bring Dexter over. Not that he's gonna see anything. But he'll be usable the following turn. If I brought him here, do you see anybody? No. If I bring him here and throw smoke, we can see a target. And then you can see a whole bunch. This one, regular floater. This guy that we injured. So maybe I suppress that guy. And then this guy in the back. This guy will be wandering. He could throw a grenade. That's the problem. Without having these guys under control, grenades are a thing. Do we have anybody? Rickroll, come here. Yeah, guess what? You can see this guy. But at 45%, you're not going to be controlling him. And then that's another person that we have to worry about floaters coming at that wouldn't be in smoke. Now, if I did smoke, the way I'm feeling about smoke, if I dropped one here, that might cover Dexter also that I'm going to push forward. So Dexter, let's come here and find out.
You got it.
And I don't like with heavy floaters having people directly not in smoke. I mean, not in cover and only smoke. We know they can hit through that. Then I feel like I gotta put more smoke out here on these two.
Cover going in.
I think what I do is, in case they come at us, at least I think you're in smoke in case they throw a grenade and blow away some of this cover. That's a big fear of mine. So I almost feel like I need to, well, the other thing I can do to help us a little on those that we won't be able to control. Maybe that'll be a couple less grenades coming our way. And then I'm going to take the 45% shot. Oh, much needed. Anything we can hit on right now is needed. I'm gonna suppress back here. Heavy floater. Maybe prevent another grenade. Maybe. And then I want to suppress on somebody else. He's disoriented. He's disoriented. He's suppressed already. Yeah. So as far as heavy floaters go, he's flanked. Aha. So we suppress here, maybe we can get some hurt on him when he runs. And the regular floaters, oh well, they can hurt, especially if they all pile up on us, but they don't hurt as bad as these guys right now that we're working on the most. And that big heavy floater in the back that's overwatching is free to do whatever he wants. Here we go. Stay alive, my friends, stay alive. Please, double move. Don't bring the mechtoid. Don't bring the mechtoid yet. There go the, now here go the citizens. Down, 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 down. Oh, there he is. Thank you, dense smoke. Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah, they missed there. Another civilian. We better save a civilian somewhere along the line here. No, flashbanged floaters still kill civilians. Where's he going? And this is insane what's going on right now. But my friends, we're standing. Are we suppressed right here? No. We just have elevated ground. That's what that mark was for. We're up that particular creek. I'm not quite sure if we have any paddles left at all. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Emo, do you see anybody and how much ammo you got left? You can kill that guy. You have one shot. Okay, we can kill this guy who's suppressing. That means my assault is freed up. For what, I don't know, but my assault is freed up. We do have somebody on Overwatch this heavy. We could always suppress him. Because what I'm trying to think about doing... If I can handle enough of these, I'm thinking about Kibo coming over here to blast away this guy so we can get rid of that shield. I'm thinking about Will to Kill, who only, doggone it, doesn't have enough ammo because he's been hit and running like crazy. I don't think this gets us close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're just out of range with Rickroll. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I feel like we got maybe I can suppress the big guy. Although I think he just runs it anyway. Except I can't, well, I am in dense smoke if I try to run the Overwatch. But what I'm hoping I can do is get over here. That's not going to be I can't get close enough to suppress. Unless, once again, I stand in the open. Which would mean throwing smoke. And having everybody and their mother shoot at us. Well, Dexter. Luna Brutal. Oh my goodness. Good to see you in here, Carlos. Good to see you in here. Oh man, that's a lot of heavy floaters. Oh, that was my best Spanish ever? I'm gonna cry because I may not be doing anything else well today. At least I can say my pronunciation was as good as it's ever been. Because the gameplay is a hurtin'. Right now, the gameplay is a hurtin'. Let's see. Well, I can suppress the guy who's overwatching. That way I can move Dexter Burke farther forward, of course, in the open, which I will then smoke to at least suppress the Mechtoid from wreaking havoc on us. So, Emo, we're going to take your final shot. You're not going to be able to reload this turn. You're just going to be emptied. And we're going to kill see if we can kill the suppressor right here. Is it a trap? The terror missions may feel like a trap, but they're just terror missions. Carlos, they're just terror missions. Thank you, Emo.
I need ammo.
Yeah, you need ammo, and you can't reload right now because it doesn't work with double tap. The weakness of double tap is if you don't want to take the second shot, you can't do anything else. Yeah, they oh my goodness. I think so. What I think I gotta do, because I do have to move some folks, I gotta suppress this heavy floater on Overwatch. Right here. Oh, covering fire, of course. Thank God. And thank goodness it doesn't look like he destroyed our cover at all. Thank goodness. At least not yet. Yeah, in the zone's fine, but when you're going up against heavy floaters, you're not going to keep killing them in a row. It's like, oh, I'm really missing my rocket right now. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying, guys? So I think what I do is I keep Kibo Motarasu here. And you know what I do? I bring Kibo up 2 steps. Because then I can use him as cover, because we're going to launch a grenade. I'm thinking right here. Well, maybe both these places. Whatever. To get whatever enemies I can here. And that way it opens up a shot where maybe I can kill him with will to kill. And then he can take the one shot and reload and be ready for next turn. We're just going to have to survive with that guy out there. Now, if I can move Dexter over here behind the full cover of Kibo, I can at least have him suppressed. Doesn't mean he won't run that suppression. It also means we got a heavy floater doing what he will over here. Yeah, I can kill potentially this one. It gets me down to 2 remaining heavy floaters. Oh, there's 2 remaining. There's only 2 now. How come I'm counting 3? Which one of these is not a heavy floater? I see 3 heavy floaters. Heavy floater deceased. Well, let me target them and see who's a heavy floater and who's not. You're not. Are you look like a heavy floater? Let's make sure. The game is giving me a count of 2 heavy floaters. Is what it's doing. Heavy floater. Yes. Not a heavy floater. Is this a heavy floater? A floater reaver. So this is not a heavy floater. This is a special regular floater. So that's what's fooling me. Okay. Got it. Got it. Now I know. That's why I was getting so screwed up. It's an upgraded. It's like a top tier. It's like the Mongo Berserker kind of thing. It's like the Mongo Berserker. So, Kibo. There. We got what you did what we wanted. I want to move you right here. I'm going to do one for all. And let's destroy this cover. While we're at it, let's destroy a lot of their cover, if we can. And hopefully prevent them from using it. Okay. Very good. Oh, we found another floater who was out of our line of sight. Just a regular one. Okay, so that means now I can come up here. And we can lower the heavy floater count, I hope, as long as you get a crit. As long as you get a crit. Will to kill, please get a crit. $20 crit. That's what I call following commander's orders. Let's reload, because we're going to need you. I wish I could reload. Double tap, that's a weakness. I don't know if that it's the way it's intended or whatever, but it sure sucks. It sucks that the multi-shot with hit and run can reload if you don't take both shots. It really, really, really sucks on a double tapper that they can't reload if they don't take both shots. It's a limitation of the perk. What can I say? Oh, I don't know if I have anybody that can see him now, but... So I'm gonna have to get smoke. Oh, fudge cake! I'm a step short of taking him as cover. And if I run him out there now, this guy... Oh, well, I think I have an answer. I have an answer. Rickroll. Well, maybe you... I don't have an answer if you can't see him from there. Can you see him if I bring you... Yo, can't you step this way to see him? If you see him from here, you should be here and not have to step out this way, but step out this way. Can I see you from here? Okay. Rickroll, you're coming here. Unfortunately, that's the only guy you can see. But if I bring you here, do you see anybody else? I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, that might be a way to do it. But then I'm flanked over here by these guys. I'm trying to prevent that too. The blue things. Oh, now I could come here all the way this way. That will do it. Then I can take then I can basically get 2 shots out of Rick Hunter. And we're still 3 turns away from a command. Yeah, commands are more viable for landed larges kind of missions. You know, endgame big temple ship kind of things. Base assaults kind of things. Yeah, you have lightning reflexes, it's no big deal. You're gonna take care of the guy now. We're gonna lower some of their counts. At least. We still got an oversized regular floater and a heavy floater, and we got a frickin' factoid! And you'll be standing in plain smoke with 2 dangerous shots coming at you. Let's just make sure I can get the smoke up there. Yeah, it'll cover where we're gonna be. It's also gonna put this lowly floater in smoke. Unless I can somehow pull it back a little and still make the throw. Okay, he might... There, I think this might do it.
Smoke's in the air.
Okay, Dexter, you've been standing in the open with your suppression all day long today. Let's continue.
Got it.
This is like a huge suppression coming up. Right there. And we only got 1 suppression for you. Boy, we got to do some amazing things here in a short amount of time. Let's suppress. Over here. Try to lock him up. Good. You have danger zone. I can't do anything with you. Quit going back to him. Now, is anybody else on Overwatch? Well, is this in smoke? If anybody's going to be out in the open in smoke, if I'm going to have other people doing it, I'm sure as heck going to have my assault do it. And then we can kill this floater at the same time, maybe. And then we're kind of down to 3 left over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 total. So if yeah, we're let's try that because you will be in dense smoke. Well, I'm gonna hope the city lasts 1 more turn, I guess.
Moving to position.
Okay. Oh, we get an extra shot. Well, guess what? You know what I'm gonna do is reload and get ready for a lot to come. The other thing I could try is, what do we got? 55 against view. Ooh. I'm gonna try, rather than reload, because I still at least got 2, I'm gonna try a mind fray on this heavy floater to immobilize him for a turn. 76%. Wednesday, when did you get so powerful? Good. That'll hamper his shot and his ability. I think there's nobody left. Oh, except for Zabiol. I think I'm going to bring Zabiol into this full cover now. So he's in a better position to throw our smokes.
Moving to position.
And let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to end our turn. Unfortunately, our sniper will be out of the game for a turn as he reloads. Oh well. Cross your fingers, everybody. Cross your fingers. Oh, another citizen. Yeah, the drones are citizen hunting. He's gonna run it. No, he tried to break it. And he's overwatching. Good! We killed his shield! That's great! Uh-oh. Nah, he survived the mechtoid shot in dense smoke. Ooh, Dexter. Thank you, my man. Oh, no! Oh! Oh!
Draining ammo fast.
Well, what were you saying earlier about activating the whole terror ship? Yep, nightmare. I didn't think we moved forward to activate them. They just came to us. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And we're not even injured. Dexter's not even injured. Believe it or not. Problem is, so many of us are low on ammo right now. I mean, so many of us are low on ammo. It's redonkulous. It is ridiculous. All I can do with you is shoot and reload, so we have a way if they move around us. So Wednesday, you're gonna have to be strong right there. And guess what? These floaters are just... Guess what? There's nothing we can do about these guys right now. Let's see, what have we got? Fortunately, I've got 2 shots from you. Be nice to just take out the big one. Oh man, we have some good shots on some of these enemies. But I gotta focus on chrysalids, because they're right there, and there's no citizens to distract them. Except for that one. And, yeah, I have the stim with the assault, so I could get my free shot. I don't know if the stim... I need to reload. But this, I think the stim ends my turn. So it's either take a shot, reload, or take a shot, stim. But then I don't have ammo to blast them if they move around me. So I'd love to use the stim, but now fortunately you're the guy with shredding, so maybe I open up. It's only 30% shot. That's 70. That's 70. Why is this one only 30? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take some... Yeah, Kibo's mine could be it, but Kibo's, well, I hope Kibo has ammo. We got yeah, Kibo has ammo for... Well, we have proximity mine is up here. I'd rather take his 2 shots. We're going to do more damage than a proximity mine in this instance. Man, Dexter, I need to pull you. Dexter needs to come back. Well, Dexter needs to pull back because he's out of ammo, first of all, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Dexter has flush, but he's out of ammo. He's got to reload. He's out of it this turn. So I'm gonna have to bring Dexter back here to reload. By the way, except I can't move Dexter because he's on Overwatch. This is tough. We're not in a good position here. We're not in a really good position here. I only have 1 shot. Why is this one guy so tough? He's hardened. That's a chance to crit. Oh, he's in the dense smoke. He made it into the dense smoke. That's why. Got it now. I understand. The others have not made it into the dense smoke. Okay. And unfortunately, I only have 1 shot before we have to reload. So what I'm going to do is this. We're going to shred the ones. We're going to shred the... Hopefully, we're going to shred the big guy for sure. We should have double tap. Yeah, keep missing. I hope. Thank you. Okay, he's shredded. The big guy's shredded. I should probably shred another one, because I'm not going to kill with him. Well, I'm probably not going to kill with my guy up high, either. I'm really low on shots, and this sucks that I don't have my sniper available. He's got to reload. Talk about timing.
Oh yeah.
Rickroll. See what your shot can do.
Патронов больше нет.
Oh, baby. Someone's getting hurt. I can't get out of this. And there's going to be too many people with nasty weapons that I can't control. I'm not seeing my way out of this like sometimes I do. I can't kill him. So the pistol, it's better off for me to reload. I can't command, so I might as well reload.
Продолжим.
I can take 1 shot with you. Where's this shot against? So smoke be damned. You at least have a good shot against the guy next to you, but not to kill him. So you have one more shot to shred or kill. Let's go for the shot to shred. Let's go for the shot to kill.
Draining ammo fast.
100%. That guy's 62. So why can't I see that other chrysalid? Good question. Can we get lucky enough to kill him in one shot? Nope. Someone's going down, someone's going down, someone's going down, and I'm trying to figure out how the best way to organize these shots is gonna be. Now, if I could somehow hit on this, it would be phenomenal and amazing. Yeah, close it. What I'm trying, what I like to do, and this is the way my mind's thinking, is if I could kill this one, and then or hit this one from the balcony, it's not guaranteed, and I would like to hit this one, then we could finish it off, and then none of the chrysalids are near me, so at least I have a chance to take that one shot and reload. Then if any of these three move around me, hopefully I get shots off, and that's going to help tremendously. You see what I'm saying? Kibo. $37 is all we got there. So I'm thinking of trying rapid fire here. Yeah, he's just gonna. It's weird leaving a mechtoid alone. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try rapid fire here. That's all you're gonna be able to do. And then we gotta somehow tough it out with some shots and hope one or two miss, so they don't know if all these shots that are gonna be coming against us hit. We're dropping. Let's see what you can do here. I really would like you to hit both, but there's no guarantee. It's going bad, my friends. It's going bad. I only have my one shot remaining here. Feels like a waste to go there. So let's try this. Let's see what our shot does here. There's that shot. Let's see what this shot does.
ammo.
And I gotta reload. Problem is, if I don't kill this thing, I think if it goes to chomp me, it will, because it's not moving. If that makes sense. And I don't even know what to do with Dexter yet. So what I'm gonna try... How much damage does... Plant a mine that does 11 damage to enemies that move within its detection radius. Problem is that gets Wednesday. I guess I do the proximity mine here, hoping that takes care of them a little. And back off Wednesday. And we don't kill this thing. We don't kill this thing. And I'm afraid to run Dexter out of smoke, but we saw how badly he got hit in the smoke. So I feel like I got to run the Overwatch from that guy. And take the chance. But if it hits, we might be dead. We might be dead. Well, the other thing I can do is pull Dexter here. He won't be able to reload, but a double move will help lower the odds also. Live to fight another day. So if we're going to run the Overwatch, we have no choice. I have to. He's dying anyway. No, I take one step and he's going to hit me. Oh, you're saying run here. No, I run here to rescue a citizen. And I can't hide. No, because then he can't shoot the... Then he can't trip the... Then I can't shoot the thing. I don't know that I can still move. Because if I shoot first, can I then move and do something? Yeah, hit and run, right? Or run and hit works that way too. Yeah, but I need his thingamajigger. And that's what I'm saying. If I know if I run, I can get 2 shots. But if I shoot, can I then run and in that new spot also shoot? Or does that end my turn? I can't remember. I don't do it that way enough to remember. You know, you think you play this game enough that you should just know these things. And then you know, you start doubting yourself. Yeah, what that does, if it doesn't work, this is what it does do if it doesn't work. It means 3 chrysalids are going to be coming at us. 4 chrysalids are going to be coming at us to kill us. That's what that means. If I at least get the proximity mine out here, it has a good chance of killing 3 of them. A potential chance of killing 3 of them. Then we have to hope Kibo can stand up to this one. Well, that's what I was thinking of doing. Moving the shotgunner back here, and then we'll... Because he had just that free shot. So I was thinking, I'm going to move the shotgunner, like, here. So he's in the neighborhood... So he's out of the proximity mine blast range. And then I can reload here.
Roger that.
See? Dense smoke only goes so far. Gotta reload.
We're green to go.
Man, and if these big floaters shoot like they have been through the mist, this is not good. I think I gotta bring Dexter back to reload. Unfortunately, he can't reload this turn. Well, the other thing I can do is just bring him here to reload and hope he doesn't become a target somehow. And that way he's reloaded and ready for next turn. I think I've got to... Dexter, I've got to take that chance with you.
Moving.
Just, I need your shots.
Reloading.
And then... I've done the first part of my hit and run, and I feel like the thing that gives me the best chance overall to kill these things is throw the proximity mine right here for when they move. And maybe, just maybe, I kill and or weaken them enough.
Pause the meeting.
Oh, scheisse. I can't, This is tough. Okay. Nobody ever said it was easy. Well, I can try this. This I could try. I don't need to throw smoke anywhere, technically. Yeah, who do I need to mind merge more now, though? My assault? Or my gunner? What I'm gonna do is just refresh smoke, just in case some of this was due to disappear coming up. Although I hate the fact that they could be running into smoke and be that much harder to hit, but hey, a shotgun at that close range is just gonna have to be enough.
Cover going in.
And let's just double check Mind Merge, what it does. Boost an ally's damage reduction, will, and crit chance. Doesn't help their aim, just their crit chance. So I can still Mind Merge. And I'm thinking we're more of a target here than anything. Semi-assault. Yes, it is. Oh, the target is already psionically active. Okay. Who are all my options? I guess we do Dexter Burke. Here we go. Cross your fingers, everybody. Everybody in the audience, please cross your fingers.
They're flanking my position.
I thought that was Dexter. Double moved on the drones. Not that they're big threats. These guys are threats. He ran away. Well, I'm down. What are these chrysalids gonna do? He had to reload. We had a spare citizen for him to kill. That saves us. 2 of them died. Is that a double move? Okay. We can save Wednesday. But we gotta do a lot of hitting right now to make that a possibility. Okay, we got bump, bada bump, bada bump. You would be able to get 66 and 76 up the hill. What does my sniper see? We have double tap there. Who do you see? You see this one. And that's all else you see. I'm going to try your 2 shots because you don't have command back yet anyway. I'm going to try you doing both these shots and hopefully you can hit. Okay. And then just do the second shot on the drone. This is what we're gonna do. Kibo. We're doing rapid fire on this thing. Oof! That stung. Taking this shot. He's not landed? He's not oh, because he's behind the wall. I didn't get 2 shots against him. I misread that. Doggone it.
Got the bastard.
Yeah, I'm not killing him. That citizen that ran right over to him is gonna die. We gotta reload. What if I don't? Let's think. I've still got to kill this. A flush? I know, we need to deal with the mechtoid. Unfortunately, he's got frickin' armor. We are not out of the woods in any way, shape, or form yet.
Never saw it coming.
Do I even have the chance to kill? No. Unless I get a crit, an 8% crit. So I think in the long run, I have better odds to... And we don't know how long she's going to lay there bleeding. So I think I'd do another smoke and then move closer. Like inside the truck. And save our first civilian. Because Kibo's going to be a target.
Pop and smoke. Yes, Commander. You're good to go. Now move.
Who do we got left? This is it. Shoot. Shoot or reload. We also had a floater run away, didn't we? 2 floaters. Yeah, one of them ran away. So if I hit a 50-50 shot, problem is I need you full. I'm gonna reload.
I'm ready.
Oh, he missed. There is a god in this world. And Kibo is suppressed. We can deal with that. And he missed.
Death over here.
Something's working our way so far, my friends. Something's working our way for a change. How about we see about ending this? Now, he's gonna get to shoot at us if I suppress that Overwatch. What else have we got? No Overwatches on this side of the map. I don't think Kibo's grenade can make it that far because he's suppressed. Um, 50% chance to flush him. There's an option. And we are now going to move my sniper so we can use him next turn. Zabio. So I have command back. I have command back. I come here.
Je rejoins la position.
I try this to break that potentially. Do I have anybody who could do it better? 50-50 there. Less of a chance. I'm just suppressing. And lost my cover. We're down to half cover.
Copy that. Target.
I think I gotta take this shot. What other options do I have? I'll have Rick roll that could move to give us an extra shot somewhere. Yeah, but I'm not exactly close with my holo targeter. Well, I guess I can bring him here. Except no, we don't have line of sight. So basically, I can't get line of sight with my holo targeter. Unless, of course, I run him in the open. Unless, of course, I run him in the open. I know. So I'm figuring I come here so I can command up here. I hope. So let's see if I can hit this shot.
Enemy à terre.
That was huge. Let me tell you, that was huge. We reload.
This is going to hurt.
We're gonna do a heal there. I'm gonna actually use Kibo to, I think, suppress our mechtoid.
Understood.
And next turn, hopefully I can run out here and stabilize. Or I come here and do the command now so I can get close enough for next turn.
Ясно.
No, we'll just have to count on being able to recover her. Missed.
Bring it.
Here we go. We're getting down there. He got repaired. He missed. He missed again. He overwatched. He's gonna die. People are gonna die this turn. And I hope... Oh, she died. Turn too late. But the only positive thing I can say... She's not a viewer character? Oh, God. Okay, we need to kill this guy now. We're gonna try double tap. He's gonna shoot at us again. Therefore, do this.
Smoke's up.
Still can't hit us with that covering fire.
Oh, shot wide.
He's shredded. Do we maybe hit this time?
Мне стрелять нечем.
Okay. We're gonna suppress.
Oh yeah!
Problem is we're not shredded. Acid? How did he get acided? Oh, fall it. Where'd the acid come from? Oh, when he got bit by the chrysalid. That's hurting his range on that grenade. That's also hurting his aim. Yep. Smoke. Kibo, let's just take a regular shot and hope you hit. Yeah. Obviously these two shots are going to hit, but then we're going to have to reload. So maybe I need to kill the drone that keeps re-healing him.
Je suis sur la
And
réserve.
come back next turn fully loaded.
Je suis prêt à...
Yeah, I still have the sniper who now, for whatever reason, can't see him. Yeah, I thought he saw... Oh, he must have seen this guy and not there. So now we got to move the sniper. So next turn, we can see him. We'll reload. We'll have double tap ready. And here we go. He just needs to miss. Oh, he's running.
I need ammo.
That's not good. He had to reload. Did we get lucky or what? Who can shred him? Do we have anybody who can shred? Yeah, you're my shredder. He's not overwatched. Let's get up here and get him shredded.
That's affirmative.
Now we got him. Except you can't see till you jump down. How funny.
Je suis en chemin. Menace neutralisée.
Oh yeah, we have that runaway floater. We still got that frickin' floater that's out there somewhere. So we gotta play hide and seek. Rickroll. We gotta get you reloaded. I'm gonna bring you here. See if we can pick them up on the motion tracker when we move. Oh yeah.
Understood. Hoorah!
Aye, aye, Commander. Roger that. Scanning.
Ebo. That guy has like the best hiding spot.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Let's stand in front of the door so he can't come out on us.
You got it. Let's do this.
Je suis en route.
The lone floater. I'm over being careful. Yeah, I don't think my sniper's gonna be any help. We'll even bring Zabiel over.
Roger.
And then Kibo. Can I don't know that you'll be able to see in there. Let's just stand you right here. I shouldn't pop Overwatch. We have a battle scanner and a motion tracker, and we're going to use both next turn. Oh, he may be...
Слышите?
Oh! We found him.
They're coming around.
They're moving around the side.
He's gonna be shot by Zabiel first. Because why not? I like shooting with my medic when I can. And
Сделаем.
it's like everybody doesn't need a promotion practically that's out here, so well, I guess some people do. My gunners.
Another one down.
Okay.
Good work, Commander.
We actually somehow in that thing, I can't sit still. We did better. The last mission we did, terror mission, we did poor. We were at least acceptable here. We saved half the citizens, but we paid the price with Wednesday. Oh, baby. We paid the price with Wednesday. Okay, well, at least it's not one of you all that perished. But Wednesday was cool. She's been with us a long time. What could I say? Deaths happen in a long war. I only pulled... No, I pulled 2 pods. I pulled that second... I pulled the second floater pod of 5. Basically 5 regular floaters. One was just a super regular floater. Then I also pulled the Mechtoid pod. So I pulled 2 pods. The rest of the pods found their way to us. So there's only so much you can do. So we got a promotion here. And yeah, danger zone, you know, you saw danger zone from the suppression we were doing that killed the sectoid with the mechtoid, you know, that worked out, but most of the time, I feel like I need to keep my gunners alive when they get shot at from suppression. I'm picking resilience. And I double fatigued. These are all double fatigue wounds that you're seeing. Kibo, Zabiol, and Lucian. Okay. Let's go check the panic. We have some damage. We got to repair some stuff. I need to sell some stuff to get cash. How much cash do I need for the repair again? 53. So I got to sell, what, 42? Got to sell 42. I'll just go with the heavy floater corpses. There we go. Let's do our repairs. How many days? Hopefully just 3. Yes, so that's good. We can live with 3. Hangars, how are we looking? North America, I think I have a pilot ready now. That rookie we hired is here now. I think Grapevine's borderline being usable. We can at least use Kodiak and Gleaser in Europe if we get visited there right away. And these two are finally getting close enough to start thinking about being used. Yeah, assaults we kind of have. Just speak to Servando. It's a tough life being an assault in my squad. It's very tough being an assault in any of Zigzag's squads. Let's face it. In fact, if you take a look here, well, I guess it's tough being a scout, a sniper. But if you start counting. We got Gleaser was an assault, Wednesday was an assault, the Inquisitor was an assault. So by far, the main class, yeah, some nut was an assault. The main class, by far, Psycho Thorpe was an assault. The most common... So anytime we ever play this game again, my friends, be wary of choosing an assault. They get some dramatic and cool kills, but be wary of picking an assault if you're going for longevity. Oh, baby. At least when I'm the leader. At least when I'm the leader. Let's go scan. Targeting uplink. Okay, I'm wondering, do I need, do I have the ability? I'm gonna have to sell some stuff to do it. I was thinking some dodge modules. Oh, it says I have 3. That's okay for the moment. That way I don't have to sell just to build a few more. Sectopod autopsy's done. What does it give us? Battle computer available for manufacturer. And a weapon supercooler. Any of those that critical? A Sectopod derived combat computer that provides substantial enhancements for mechs. So we'll see what that does and how costly it is. And then a supercooler allows Shiv weapons to sustain a higher rate of fire. Not critical stuff by any means. So let's take a look in the foundry. Does that want any projects here? No. But if we were to build or buy for a mech, where would that be? Battle computer. What does it do? Yeah, it doesn't tell us what it does. I'm gonna have to look in the wiki to find out if it's even worth it. Yeah, you get that by now, Gleaser? What tipped you off? Oh, what tip? Yeah, the second is Gunners. And Gunners, that's just because a game over the course of a campaign gets lucky. And a lot of that luck comes earlier before they get their defensive perks enough. Gunners are a tough class to be also. Yep. But by far, the Assault is more dangerous to pick and choose when I'm the commander. Let's face it. New request from Australia that we cannot fill.
Commander, we just received a Priority 1 request from the Council.
Council mission. Where? Bomb disposal. Does give us 3 engineers. Alien activity. Okay, it's in Australia. Reports indicate sightings of alien activity within a large cemetery located near a major Australian city. Details are coming in, but if the aliens are using this area as a staging point, we need to stop them in their tracks. Okay. So we got a bomb disposal in Australia. And you are vibing over 90%. Yeah, see what it brings, see what it brings. That was a tough mission. I didn't play it perfectly, that's for sure. But it wasn't a disaster. Anytime someone dies, it's kind of hits, but it was not like a disaster. We still got other assaults. We still got... We're okay. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot to look at. Did you take a look, Nightmare, when we were in there? Getting high. UK is getting up there. We got to put some good pilots back in Europe because they're definitely forgetting about North Africa or Africa again, and focusing back in Europe. So I got to put my best pilots back in Europe. That's going to be a goal of mine, I do believe. Let's take a look at the hangar. I'm going to be bringing some good pilots back. I don't want to totally deplete Africa, but we may want to bring D. Kaiser back and switch out, say... Trying to think of who's... Well, I'll do that in between episodes. I'll see who has the least amount of kills and just switch them out. North Africa will probably still get some activity, but we gotta get our best pilots into Europe to shoot down the next terror mission that's coming there. But let's hope they don't send another battleship to bomb us. Oh, baby. So yeah, I'm actually going to call it here, guys. I'm going to pick out the team in between episodes. We're going to do the bomb mission on Wednesday. I'm exhausted. That mission drained me. Can you tell? Can you tell? So thanks for hanging with me and pulling through. Y'all had some great ideas. It was tough. There were endless ideas that we could have tried in different combinations, and you gave me some good tips. Couldn't do them all, but overall we mostly survived until the Mechtoid decided to finally start hitting, and it happened to be Wednesday. What can I say? So thank you. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do hope to see y'all next time. Tomorrow we got Wasteland 3, and we'll be back here on Wednesday to pick up with the bomb disposal mission. And for any of you that are over in which side, hang in. We'll do a raid here in just a moment. But to everybody else, ciao.